Hello everyone, and welcome to this brand new video. In this video, I got randomly attacked by a tryhard. As the fight went on, more and more tryhards joined it. But unfortunately for them, they all ended up getting absolutely destroyed. So grab some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy the show. The moment I joined the lobby, the GTA gods decided to bless me with a flying menace on an upside-down MK2, spraying explosive cannons and deleting everyone from existence. After he turned me into a dust, I jumped into my scramjet and went for hunting, but I messed up and landed in front of this orange guy. Once my scramjet was turned into scrap metal, we started an intense ground battle, exchanging enough sniper shots and making as many as possible holes on our body.
Got you, bitch!
Then he got on an oppressor MK1, and I immediately felt relieved as his flying skills were as good as mine.
Bruh.
Here I witnessed him fall off his bike and assumed he would have landed on the other side. But oh boy, I was wrong, and he completely vaporized me. After learning from his spectacular failure from his previous time, he immediately spawned another oppressor MK1 to try his luck again. Unfortunately, he disappointed me by missing every shot, which eventually led me to finish him off with a railgun.
That was close.
After that epic kill with railgun and erasing his existence from both air and ground, I thought he would spawn another oppressor MK1 again. But instead, he hopped into a tank. Really? Here, I thought I'd flex my scramjet missile tracking on his tank and end it quickly. But I didn't think that the tank had better tracking on me. After he destroyed me once on the ground, I was sweating just trying to get my MK1 ready to turn his tank into ashes.
Oh, he almost had it.
Once his tank was taken down, he hopped into a B11 to show off his flying skills. And not gonna lie, he actually didn't disappoint me. Since he had been playing clean from the beginning, I refused to UO and just kept eating his rockets like drops of rain. What really bothered me was how he kept finding me in the dark, without even wearing a thermal helmet. Maybe his eyes are better than mine. Then I tried to get him with the upside down Mark II, but failed miserably. This time his rockets didn't hit me directly, but they set all the nearby cars on fire. As soon as I noticed, I made sure to keep my distance from them. Somehow, though, one of those burning cars still managed to finish the job for him.
What a rotten way to die.
Luckily, out of nowhere, a light green player showed up on an oppressor MK1 and started attacking him, forcing him to hop out of his B11. Now, we both on ground, and there is absolutely nothing can stand in my way except Out of nowhere, this pink CEO named Trustio suddenly showed up and seemed very interested in me. Given his name, I should have known not to trust him because of this.
I'll get you, bitch!
I didn't mean to jump here, but I accidentally pressed the wrong button. And because of that one beautiful mistake, he ended up killing me again. As soon as my friend saw him kill me, he went straight after him for hunting. Meanwhile, I turned my attention back to the pink CEO, so I hopped into my trusty saucing machine. Sadly, the sauce missed its destination this time, and I somehow became the one getting cooked.
No. Wait.
I gave it another shot, hoping it'd work this time, and it actually did. Unfortunately, the celebration didn't last very long because me being blind. I couldn't locate him on ground, and I ended up paying the price for it. Once the fight moved to the ground, he finally showed his real skills, but luckily, his celebration didn't last long either. As much as he was enjoying the ground fight, I personally find it boring compared to vehicle combat. So I decided to bring the fun back and called in my oppressor MK1. At this point, I think he also got tired of the ground fight, so he hopped into a buzzard and decided to spin the situation in his favor. The fight was turning into a whole lot of noise with zero results. Neither of us was getting anywhere until I flexed my MK1 skills. After fighting him for a while, I realized this guy was actually a really good sniper. So spawning the oppressor MK1 again and again was basically just me donating free kills, especially since he already sniped me while I was boosting with MK1. At that point, I knew I had to switch to a scramjet that would make him harder to snipe me, since thankfully, he wasn't using a rail. Now, without any trash talk, just sit back and enjoy the farming simulator. As soon as the score started going in my favor, they decided it was time to bring out the UO tactics. Here, I ran out of scramjet missiles, so I had to grab a fresh one. Meanwhile, he pulled out a buzzard, but against the scramjet, that thing was just free kill for me. Here, I asked him why he kept UOing, and this was his reply. In the end, we decided to stop fighting and became buddy-buddy. Not gonna lie, he was a very good sniper, and definitely one of the tougher enemies I faced. At least he kept it fair, instead of playing toxic or using cheap tryhard tactics just to win the scoreboard. With that fight over, it was time to return to unfinished business, the player who killed me earlier. I guess he didn't like getting killed by the scramjet, so he instantly disappeared into an interior and probably started inviting his friends for backup. While the pink CEO was hiding in the interior, I decided to keep myself busy with some side quests. Once he got bored in the interior, the pink CEO finally came back on his futuristic alien nuke bike, hoping he could get me this time, but his comeback wasn't worth it for him. Eventually, all good things came to an end, and my joy didn't last very long. Unfortunately, I missed the shot, and I paid the price immediately.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Who are you?
I'm pretty sure he was friends with the pink CEO, but at first, I ignored him and stayed focused on the pink CEO, and he started getting on my nerves. Then my friend showed up and gave them a taste of his jetpack sauce. I also thought about trying to deliver some jetpack sauce myself, but apparently, another tryhard was already waiting there to introduce himself.
Hello there.
As soon as he finished introducing himself to me with the railgun, the system has returned the favor by introducing him to the jetpack sauce. From here, the ground battle started getting tough for me because my BST had hit the drop limit, while they were still spamming it like they had a lifetime supply. Then, luckily, more of my friends joined the lobby and got involved in the fight, turning the situation into a proper team battle. Then I hopped into the scramjet, and oh boy, they scared to death. I mean, started dueling nonstop.
Helikopter, helikopter!
Since the light green CEO was continuously eating me, I decided to move on to another tryhard and see if he would do the same. And of course, he also suffering from same ewophobia. Since I didn't want to waste my time on ewophobic people, I decided to shift my focus back to the pink and light blue CEO.
You've just been deciphered.
Rage quit.
Here, it's really unlucky for me, and I got knocked off my oppressor MK1 to make things even worse. The light blue CEO spawned right in front of me. In the end, even though he and his friend played dirty by teleporting and dueling nonstop, they still couldn't perform that well. But still, GG to them, because without them, this fight wouldn't have been this fun. Thank you for watching and see you soon.